All right, ladies. So it's time to have a real talk. This time I'm showing my face. Um, but it's time to have a real talk about how men are very, 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 very misleading creatures. And they always say, oh, women are, they're so emotional, they're so whatever. And it's like, no, man, it's them. They say what they want, but then when you give it to them as a woman, they completely show you a different side. And I was not necessarily a victim, but I gave somebody and showed somebody, they were like, give me a chance when I first gave them my number. And I'm like, no, I'm a man hater right now. And then they're like, oh, well, you're a man hater. And I'm like, yeah, don't be like that. Give me a chance. So when I did and I started to court the guy, it was like, oh, okay, well, you know what? This is actually about sex. And yeah, that was kind of my fault because I slept with him and then, I did whatever for a few days, a few weeks actually. And then it was like, and I kept asking him, I kept telling him, look, if this is all about sex, just say it. Just tell me. And he was like, no, this is not about sex at all, whatever. So every time after we would do something, like I would feel completely like stupid because I'm like, well, why am I doing this with this guy? And I know this is not necessarily what I want. So in a part, yes, we as women do things that make men believe at times that this is what we want. So what I really want to do right now is I want to reach out to all you women out there that are struggling with how to deal with a guy that is really, telling you to give him a chance, but in actuality, he's misleading in his actions. But if you keep going in and keep making yourself available, making yourself a certain way, or giving him what he wants, which is sex or essentially whatever it may be, then you know what? They're going to walk over you, do everything that they can till they're washed up and they're done with you, because that's what happened to me. The guy was like, I kept mentioning stuff about, well, I don't know about sex, I don't know if I want to do this, and then finally he just one day up and left. So I would say, if you don't want it, don't do it, forget it, walk and move on.